Economy. In 8 years, I will increase GDP to $1 trillion. New CBN Governor Cardoso vows. Can you imagine? So you are talking of 8 years. You are not even sure whether you'll be there for full 8 years. The power that brought you in is already in shambles. Okay? We are going to grow our GDP to $1 trillion. Let's hope so. But is it supposed to be? It's not supposed to be more than that. And what is stopping us from growing it now? Why will it take 8 years? So according to Daily Post, Dr. Olayemi Cardoso, the newly confirmed governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, has revealed plans to increase the country's gross domestic product to $1 trillion within 8 years. Cardoso stated that the CBN board will adopt a number of strategies, including short and medium-term goals to repair the economy. He also emphasized that measures must be put in place to ensure a healthy balance of payments and diversification of the economy in order to achieve stability in Nigeria's exchange rate. The new CBN team pledged to ensure a collaborative working relationship with fiscal policy regulators so as not to heat up the polity. They also affirmed their commitment to restoring the dignity of the central bank and doubling economic growth over a 10-year period. Cardoso further pointed out that immediate steps will ease restrictions in Nigeria's business environment, including removal of oil subsidy and tightening of tax payments. He also highlighted the need for a strategy note to players and ramping up production of food and energy. The new CBN team pledged to promote compliance and work with the Senate for consultation and adherence to the CBN Act. During his screening and confirmation as governor, Cardoso assured that evidence-based monetary policy would be adopted, adding that decisions would not be made based on a whim. He also stressed that Nigeria would not make progress if it were unable to handle foreign exchange rate issues, saying they would do everything possible to ensure they work closely on the fiscal side so that deficit financing does not become a problem. The lawmakers expressed fears at the involvement of the regulatory bank in sectors outside its mandate, under the emphasis the need for an apex bank focus to providing sound policy and monetary directions for the economy. Can you imagine? So what Cardoso is promising Nigerians is that he will grow Nigeria's gross domestic product GDP to $1 trillion in 8 years. And say that he will collaborate with all other sectors to ensure that everything works out fine as planned. But the only thing he's talking about here is fiscal policies, tax, and exchange rates. Okay, but he has not really told us what he's going to do to improve all of the exchange rate and also improve the purchasing power of our money. Okay, he's talking about collaborating the production of agricultural product, production of energy and all of that. And those people within those sectors within his purviews, because those sectors have their own ministers as well. So Cardoso is making big promise because he has been screened now and has been confirmed as the new Central Bank of Nigeria. So what he's planning now is more like a long-term plan that in 8 years he will grow the GDP of Nigeria to $1 trillion. So people are already reacting to what he just said here. Somebody say, so you will be there for 8 years. Man proposes and God has the final say. Abi? Yeah, I think that CBN rule is 8 years tenure. So I'm sure that's why it's projecting 8 years. Sometimes I wonder, 8 years, because politics is your orchard. You have nothing else to do other than politics. With this hunger and insecurity, poverty, etc., you think APC will continue to destroy this country? God forbid. Just make life bearable for Nigerians. That is all we ask. That's what somebody is saying there. Let's see. Stop making mouth. Make it work so that people can see. We want to see you make this work. That is it. Face your job and study the terrain carefully and offer your best and stop being a braggart. Now, wow, they don't blast up now. Somebody say talk small, guy, because GDP increase does not depend on your office alone. It includes all the economic sectors of the country. If we are not producing, it can't happen. And if the federal government doesn't put things on ground to encourage production, it would happen, no matter CBN policies. I think what CBN has done to us in Nigeria is policy, monetary policy, without taking in what can we do to grow our GDP, what can we do to, what are we exporting, what are we producing, what are we manufacturing, okay? And again, if we can't stop sharing the available money among the politicians, nothing good will happen. You understand? So, can also need to talk less. Can also need to. Already, there are grievances from other sectors, especially the north, that Tinubu's government is more of Yoruba everywhere. Okay, so the more you keep quiet, the better for you and for Tinubu's government. You don't have to say more than you can do. You have to say more than what is within your purview or what is within your reach. That is it. Another person say they don't start again with promises they can't fulfill. How have you studied what is on ground? Have you pondered over Oshobole's advice? I beg, don't promise anything or let your ingenuity speak for you. When you make dollar to naira, 50 naira, best of luck. True production or true rebasing of GDP data? Which one are you referring to? Stop boasting, go to work. Nigerians are dying in silence. Too much talk is not helping us. Definitely, if he perform, he will be reappointed. It is easier said than done. This is an audio increase, not be general increase. Yes, serious one. So service chief boosted now. I know they hear their voice again. Nigeria na cruise. Somebody say only you will also make 1 trillion in your pocket. Make it 80 years, not be only 8 years. Can you imagine? Who will give you 8 years? Dollar is already 1,008. So what are you talking about? So they not the blast time. What you go do that for 8 years? Better do what will benefit the people and leave the rest for God. Don't go and promise what you cannot achieve. Go and start work first. You have not even led the terrain. You don't know what is on ground. You don't know what is handed over to you. You don't know what you are going to meet. And you're already making promises. Up to 8 years promises. Are you sure you'll be there for 8 years? Even though the system says you have to be there. But must you be there? Oh. So just be careful with what we say and what we promise. So those are Cardoso promises, the new CBN governor, and let us keep our fingers crossed, hoping that he will do just as he has promised. Thank you for listening, and let's have a comment.